Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. This is episode 9, Change the Outcome. One of the hardest things for me after my accident was feeling like a victim. The accident was completely unpredictable. Well, that's not true. I could have prevented it if I'd been paying attention. But not paying attention, the horse was bit by a black widow. It was a sheriff posse horse. He was bomb-proof. He was bit by a black widow. He was in pain. He thought I was causing his pain. And I felt like such a victim. After the accident, I felt like it had happened to me. And that really was hard. And then somebody just happened to mention, and I don't remember who it was, well, you aren't a victim. Change how you think about it. And I thought, wow, I can change the outcome of what happened by how I think about it and how I remember it. So I want to talk a little bit about reframing. Everybody's heard about how to reframe. Everybody's heard that reframe what you're saying. But I have to tell you, it is extremely powerful. And let me just give you a really easy example. You're going along and you get stopped at a red light. And you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have time for this red light. I need to go. This is just, I get stopped at every single red light. And then you start feeling bad. So you start feeling frustrated. You start feeling anxious. The feelings build with what you're saying to yourself in your head. Think about if you came up to that same red light, same situation, and while you're sitting there, you're like, oh my gosh, I get time to just relax. I get a few moments to just settle in my seat. I get a few minutes to smile at the drivers around me who are also stuck at this red light. I get a moment to breathe. Maybe I can practice my square breathing or my Ferris wheel breathing. Wow, it's just such a beautiful day. Look at those trees. Look at Look at how clear it is. Look at those clouds. Look at the raindrops on my windshield. Look at how pretty the red is on the red light. Whatever it is for you, think about how much better that feels. Wow, I got time to just sit. I didn't have to do anything for a few seconds. I got time to just be me. Ah, that feels so good. Same red light, same situation. How you feel when the light turns green will be drastically different. And it's our choice. It's our choice to pick how we feel. So choose wisely. And it's something easy to practice too. You can practice this all the time. When you start thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to hurry. Oh my gosh, I've got to run. Oh, stuff isn't coming out right. Oh, look at this dirty sink full of dishes. If you change your thoughts around and just think, oh, wow, I'm in a little bit of a hurry. That lets me speed up my steps. Oh, wow, look at this dirty sink of dishes. Man, we had such good meals. And now I get to clean up with love for the people that ate these meals. We can reframe anything. We just have to make the choice to reframe it. And language is powerful, very powerful. The second thing I want to talk about is action. We can't conquer our fears sitting on the couch. I know I've tried. You actually have to take action. And I'm not saying if you haven't ridden in 5 years, go jump on your horse and go for a ride. But at least start taking action. Go tack up your horse. Go work through some of the exercises we've talked about in the previous podcast. Go Do the figure eights with your horse tacked up. See how they feel. See how you feel. Flexibility, balance. Hey, and if you've been doing that for a while, go ahead and get on at the mounting block. Go ahead and mount your horse, however you mount. Take 4 steps. When I got back into riding, I was taking 4 steps and I was getting off and I was celebrating. 4 steps seemed like a huge mountain to me when I started. And I know you guys are probably laughing. 4 steps. And yes, it's a lot of work. 20 minutes of tacking up, 4 steps, untacking. But it was so worth it because every one of those 4 steps gave me courage. So you have to take action. Yes, you can practice all of this on the couch. You can practice getting your fear up and getting your courage up, but you actually have to go out and do something. So recap, reframe your thoughts, reframe your words, and take some action towards your goals. If you've enjoyed this podcast, I'd love to have you get my book, Rise from Fear to Courage. I'll put a link in the comments.